Hello my boys, good morning. In this beautiful video I will show you how I personally juice my maps, and I'm still averaging around 5-10 Exalted Orbs per map and 1-4 Divine Orbs per day. Yeah, and I'm having 0 item rarity. I think item rarity is overrated. We will talk about that because there are some important points that you need to listen. Here I'm using the same strategy that I used in Path of Exile 1. Basically, we're reducing our maps with a lot of rares, and we ensure that these rares have a lot of modifiers on them. The more modifiers the rare have, the more stuff they will drop, yeah? I will also do a map showcase with you. So basically this is my strategy. I will prioritize a certain map modifiers, a certain Atlas 3 setup, and also use some Delirium emotions on my Waystones in order to make these rares drop a lot of things. And I'm dropping them pretty constantly, yeah? Okay my boys, we're in game. I will show you how I like to run my maps. I need to stress that I'm not using item rarity on my gear. I don't care about item rarity. Basically it all revolves around few things. The Delirium emotions here, the map modifiers that we will talk in a second, and most important, the Atlas 3. So let's get started. I will show you first my Atlas 3, 1 second. I'll do it like this, it opens faster. So here for my setup what I'm doing, I'm making sure that all my Waystones have a lot of rare monsters. Yeah, this helps. This will also guarantee 1 extra rare monster inside the maps. As you can see, increased rare monsters. And then I will make sure that I have this keystone that makes rare and unique monster in your maps have 1 to 2 additional modifiers. Now, the more modifiers the rare monsters have, they also become tankier, they deal more damage, but they are also more rewarding. As you notice, even for the Waystones here, I prioritize this thing. Rare monsters have 1 additional modifier. So what I'm doing here, I'm stacking as many modifiers as possible. Per map, I'm getting 5-10 Exalted Orbs, mostly from rares. Now, everyone talks about item rarity. They say that you need to have a lot of item rarity in order to drop currency, which, by the way, in Path of Exile 1 does not apply. And we will talk about that right now, as a matter of fact, because I think that these guys with a lot of rarity, they mostly farm Breach. And in Breach you get a lot of magic monsters and rare monsters. So Breach can spawn a lot of rares. So the currency that these guys drop actually mostly comes from the rares. So you will notice that what I'm saying here is that I don't think that in Path of Exile 2 item rarity affects currency drops. Because at the moment there are a lot of guys that are saying they are getting a lot of raw Divine Orbs. No, you will see from item rarity a lot of rare items, a lot of unique items that I agree. You will see it everywhere on the screen. I totally agree with that. But for currency drops and this Jeweler's Orb here, perfect Jeweler's Orb, greater Jeweler's Orb, you won't see that much. People can get fooled with Breach, because Breach spawns a lot of rares, meaning that they have more chances to drop Jeweler's Orb, Divine Orbs, Exalted Orbs, but those come from the rare monsters. And people need to understand that. So people that have a lot of item rarity, usually they use fast builds that can farm Breach. Put it in a normal scenario when you're doing this test without Breach, and you will see that it doesn't affect currency. And one more thing, because people say that they are running Waystones and they are not getting Exalted Orbs. They say maximum 1 Exalted Orbs. 1 second, clear DND. So it's important the Waystone tier that you are running. I've noticed some of these guys that are complaining were running Waystones, low Waystones. Like 1 up to 10. No, you want to run Waystone 15, Waystone 16. The higher the Waystone, the better the drops that you have there. Also, the higher the difficulty. But this is the idea. You want to run only Waystone 14, 15, 16. And you want to have a lot of rares in your maps. You want to juice those rares. And if it's possible, take modifiers like this. And we will take one step further. We have these emotions here that I use on certain maps. For example, if I roll my map and I have something that boosts the rares, like rare monsters have guaranteed 1 additional modifier, or here 50% increased number of rare monsters, for these maps I will anoint them with this one, Distilled Paranoia. This is how I personally do it. So I have even more rare monsters in my map. We will run these invites, by the way, so you can see it. Put it here, more rare monsters, and now even more rare monsters. And you will see that I will drop quite a lot of currency from these maps with 0 item rarity. So this is an option. If you don't want to invest into item rarity, you don't have to. Not to mention that here we have side contents that don't require item rarity. For example, a ritual. Here in ritual you can get some expensive omens, you can also get audience with the king invite, and these things don't get affected by item rarity. Or for example, you can farm Ultimator of the Sekema trials. Again, these are very profitable. Especially the Sekema trials, since few people can do it. Here it's also about player map awareness and player skill, and few people can run it, that's why it's more profitable. So you have alternatives, yeah? You don't need to stress too much that you need to invest into item rarity. My boys, but it gets even better. So when you're applying emotions to your Waystones, this will spawn extra rare monsters on top. So when you enter the map, you will have a Delirium layer that spawns extra rare monsters that get affected by all these rare modifiers. Not only that, most of the times you will get Kosis and Omniphobia, the bosses from Delirium, that give you extra loot. And these rare monsters that spawns and Kosis and Omniphobia will drop Simulacrum Splinters. If you don't know, these are easy profit. Let me show you the price here. I want to show it. So as you can see, it's more than one Exalted Orb. And you get around 10 or more Simulacrum Splinters per map. Remember that the tier of the map is important. You want to run Waystone 15 and 16 if it's possible, or 14. Do not run this strategy on low Waystones because it's a waste. So you get a lot of this, so it will pay back for the emotions that you anointed, the map. Or if you're poor, I suggest using this one, which is dirt cheap. This will give you more magic monsters in your maps. Let's use it right now so you can see it. So if you're poor, it's okay. You just use this one. Will give you increased magic monsters in my maps, and this is one of the strategies that I use for power leveling. I'm preparing a video soon. I think tomorrow I will do it about how I power level by using with this emotion. Distilled Ire will give you more magic monsters. Magic monsters and rare monsters, not only that they have better loot, but they also give more experience. So, yeah, I'm on my way to level 95. This is because I anoint my Waystones like this. So even if you use this anoint for magic monsters, having the Delirium layer here will grant you extra rare monsters, and will also more chances to have Kosis and Omniphobia. Yeah, that will also give you more Simulacrum Splinters and more drops. Yeah, so this is a trick that you can do. Remember what PoE guide, you put emotion. If you don't have money for Distilled Paranoia, you will put Distilled Ire, which is pretty cheap. Now another thing that I like to do from time to time is here go on the trade website, and I have some filters. So here it's a filter for one additional modifier, and I will private message me. This is the best in slot, so it juices them really good. Or here is the second one that's useful, increase rares in your maps. See, 50%, more than 50%. This really helps. You will have a lot of rares in your maps, meaning more loot. Enough talking, my boys. We should run a map, no? So I'll show you again. We have these emotions. If I have a map like this with the rare monsters have one additional modifier, usually I put Distilled Paranoia, so we have even more rare monsters in the map. Or if you're poor, you can put Distilled Ire. This will grant you more rare monsters in your maps, more loot. Also those Simulacrum Splinters that sell for a good profit. You will use this trick. This is how I personally do it. For the Atlas tree, I will talk about the important nodes that you need to allocate. This one that will give you more rare monsters. I also like to put some magic monsters. And it's important to have Waystone sustain. So you want to take all these things that make the Waystones have one tier higher. And we also have here 20% chance to be one tier higher. This is mandatory for my strategy here, along with this keystone. Mandatory to have more rare monsters, you have map sustain. Then it's up to you what you want to take. I personally went with this one, so it gives me some bonuses depending on the biome that I'm in. It's extra stuff, it's good to take. Also this for the rare chest, I'm not that impressed with this node, but why not, it's closed here, so I took it. And also this one because I'm using a lot of precursor tablets, I also went with this one. These are flexible nodes, so you can take whatever. But it's important to have Waystone sustain, these nodes here, to have more rare monsters and this keystone for my strategy here. So enough talking, let's run a map here. I want something simple, so you don't say that the area is too juiced, like something really simple. This one, for example, it has just ritual, doesn't have irradiation, none of that stuff. So let's do it. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Ritual, it's one of my top money makers. Yeah, so you will see that I get plenty of Exalted Orbs from this map, just because I have a lot of rares. But I want to talk a lot about ritual also, because it's very profitable and people don't talk about it. You want a really tanky build, so you don't die in rituals. Look, here we have some rare monsters. Okay, let's clear. Oh, they want to ruin my presentation. Look, here, Exalted Orb. Okay, here for the gems, usually I check the level. If it's level 90 or 20. But this is low area level, we won't get 20. Bam. So yeah. You don't have to stress about item rarity. If you don't want to, you can run it with a lot of rares and you'll still get good loot. Let's see this guy. Man, he's jumping like a bamboo. Oh, look, he has a lot of modifiers, you see? Bam! Exalted Orb, Valor, even a unique here. What's this? Ah, sick. Oh, what do you know? Not expensive. A quantity of gold. Of gold. I thought it was of items. First time I got this ring. Good. As you can see, because the rare monster had a lot of modifiers, it dropped more stuff. Very, very sexy, very nice, you know. Let's find more rares. Now this map should have a lot of rares because I put those emotions. Also had that modifier that had more rares. The Atlas setup also. Bam! If you like this guide, you can make it because it's pretty tanky. Yeah, I'll put it in the description of the video, the build guide for this. Here it's another rare. Doesn't have a lot of modifiers, but let's see the loot. Orc of Alchemy, not bad. Yeah. So players that say that they don't drop any Exalted Orbs in their maps, two problems. Either they don't use the rares like I'm doing here, or they're running low Waystones. You know, like Waystones 1 up to 10. The higher the Waystone tier, the more drops you will have. And better modifiers on the raid. Look, here we have a guy with a lot of modifiers. That's why you want a tanky build. See, still drops the rare, nothing exceptional. Look, here we have Kosis. You'll notice that when you kill these bad boys, they will drop Simulacrum Splinters that go for more than one Exalted Orbs. Okay. Okay. Second, I'm focused here. With this build, I like to go close. I like to go close so I have more control. Else he will jump a lot. Look, there are some Simulacrum Splinters around me. Look, bam! Simulacrum Splinter, Simulacrum Splinter. Free Simulacrum Splinter from Kosis. Here, Jeweler's Orb. Here, one more Simulacrum Splinter. Plate belt I will identify. Let's do the ritual. Okay, my boys. Ritual is very, very profitable, man boy. Especially if you unlock the Ritual Atlas nodes. Now I'm spawning Kosis again because I killed him in the Ritual Arena. That's why you need to focus on these monsters to kill them in the Ritual Arena. Okay, let's see here. Look, audience with the king. This is around 7 Divine Orbs. Good. Here it's another ritual. We do it. Bam! Look, here we have some rares. Man, I can't see anything on this screen. Oh! Simulacrum Splinter we take. This, bam. No, I need to drop some of this stuff. 1 second. We drop. We drop. We drop. Good. I like to check rares. As you can see, the build is pretty tanky. Not only that's very sexy, it's pretty tanky also. Look, movement speed modifier. Boom! I'm moving very fast. It's because of the anoint. Oh, he broke my armor. What do you know? I like to watch on the minimap to see Kosis' location. It has an icon, you see? Kosis is very deadly, that's why you want a tanky build. Good. Oh, I can take this invite, I will take it on the next ritual. This chest you can open also, because sometimes you can find currency, you can find jewelers, or it's nice. Bam! You know, I prepared a song, I should put it now. You know, I know that you love my sexy voice and my commentary, but I will put a song now because I worked for it, you know. It's made with artificial intelligence and then I use Fruity Loops to remix it a little more. Yeah, to make it more entertaining. I'll put the song now.
No rarity, no rarity. We don't want it, can't you see? No rarity, no rarity. Yeah, fuck the rarity, my boy. No rarity, no rarity. Fuck the item rarity. No rarity, no rarity. Ooh.